Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com. In this video, I'm going to show you 11 internet marketing strategies that made Facebook billions of dollars. So we all know Facebook is extremely popular. To put it in perspective, if you go to alexa.com, who ranks websites in terms of their traffic, they are number 3 in the entire world, number 3 in the US, behind only YouTube and Google. So they have over 1 billion users. They have ridiculous amounts of traffic, number 3 in the entire world in terms of traffic. So you know they know what they're doing when it comes to internet marketing and building websites. I'm going to show you 11 of the strategies they use so that you can learn from them and apply them and be aware of them to help your own business. So the first thing that Facebook does is they've mastered user-created content. If you want a huge website, if you want to go to the top level, the top tier of websites, you can't create the website yourself, and you can't just hire people to create the content. It's too expensive to hire people to do it, and you don't have enough time in the day to do it all yourself. So what do? You have a platform where people can sign up and create content for you. If you look at the top 500 sites on Alexa in terms of traffic, you have Google, which is a place that helps people find pages from other people's websites so they don't create their own content. You have YouTube. Sorry about it being a little cut off, but you get the point. YouTube is a place where people can create their own videos and publish them. Facebook, you can create your own photos, messages, links, word posts, videos, all on Facebook. Yahoo, it's a search engine. It gathers all the websites and helps you find what you're looking for, other people's websites, so they don't create all their content. Wikipedia, they have a lot of people and a lot of bots creating the Wikipedia pages. Amazon, they sell a lot of their own stuff, but it's also a place where third-party sellers can sell their stuff as well. That's why they have so many ads and so many products. Let's look at Twitter. They're a social media platform. People are posting multiple times a day on Twitter with hundreds of millions of users. Instagram. People post photos and videos all the time on Instagram. LinkedIn. People are posting articles that they've written, statuses that they're sharing, and things like that, ads. So if you look at all the top sites, they typically have their visitors creating their content, if that makes sense. Also, Reddit should be on here. Reddit is right here. They're a community of people having discussions, so they have a lot of content and a lot of text on their pages because people are commenting, and they have millions of people commenting on all different subjects. So they don't limit themselves by trying to do all the content by themselves because you just don't have enough time, and they don't limit themselves and make their costs too expensive by trying to hire people to do all their content. Even if you look at magazine companies like entrepreneur.com and Forbes, they don't hire all of their writers. They have some writers that are employees of theirs, but most of their internet content comes from website contributors. So when you look at all the people that post on Facebook all the time, if you look at all the people that post on these other sites all the time, Google, YouTube, Facebook, you understand how when you publish millions of pieces of content per day, how you can get millions or more in traffic per month to a website. So, like I said, you can't hire all the people you need. You can't do it all yourself. You have to find a way to help users and visitors to your site create the content for you to get to the top. Number 2, focus on filling human wants. Okay, you can fill their needs or you can fill their wants, but you have to help people to get the traffic you need. You have to be of value in some way. So people are going to spend more time on the internet for their wants. When they're not at work, when they're not paying bills and stuff, which they don't like doing, They are trying to fill these four needs: entertainment, social needs, information, and self-expression. Facebook fills all of those. They fill entertainment because they have Facebook games. They have easy ways for people to keep up with the people they care about, the celebrities they care about, the friends and family. That covers entertainment and social. Information. They have the latest news stories. If you go on the right side, you'll find the latest news stories and things like that that help you find what's going on in the world instead of you having to leave and go to Google or something anymore. You see all the top trending stories. So you have the information side down. A lot of Facebook pages cover that as well. And you have self-expression. You can create your own Facebook page and customize it. You can create your own profile and customize it. You have a cover photo. You have your main photo. You have all kinds of different posts that you can do. You can do events. You can customize your information on your profile, what your occupation is, your birthday, things like that. So you express yourself in many ways as well. They cover all those things. That's another reason why people keep coming back. It's one thing to be good at getting content and things like that, but you have to keep people wanting to come back. You have to get people addicted to what you're providing in a good way, of course, so that they want to spend time there every single day. By filling the main human wants, like Facebook does, you can do that and keep people coming back. Number 3, you can manipulate post reach to keep people on Facebook. Now, this might be a little more difficult for you to carry out on your own small website, but once you get a team of people that know algorithms, that know coding, you can do this. And it's very powerful. Now, there are steps you can take. Instead of linking to certain sites, you might create the resources similar and post them on your own site and link to those. Things like that can help you keep people on your website. So if you look at Facebook pages like this one, you can see the clear difference in post reach. And when I mean post reach, I mean how many of your likes, your fans of your page, actually see the post or are going to have a chance to see the post. That is your reach, okay? So if you look at a link, what does a link do? It takes people off the page, off the website to another website. Facebook doesn't like those because it takes away opportunities for people to click their ads and make them money. It takes away traffic, and it takes away the time on site that people spend and the engagement, all of which help them get more traffic and make money. So that's the point. They don't want people to just post nothing but links because they want people to spend more time on Facebook itself. So links, you have about 2,600 likes on this page, as you can see here, as of me making this video. The reach on the links, 63 people, 66 people, 86 people, 73 people, 57 people, 80 people, 84. So if you kind of go down the list, you see that there's not a lot of reach from these links. But if you go down to, say, a video that you uploaded directly to Facebook, this isn't a YouTube video, it's a video that you upload the file directly to Facebook, 814 people reached, compared to 50 or 60 from a link. So clearly they want you to post your content on Facebook. They also have images, and images do really well on Facebook. If you go down, I have some images that I posted directly to Facebook. Here's one that gets 414 people reached. Here's another one, 312. It's a lot better than, say, here's another link, 44. Then you go back to an image, 379. You can see the difference. Also, they have instant articles now where you can post blog posts on Facebook. So they're trying to keep people on Facebook by providing ways of you to upload and create content and keep it on Facebook. That's another way that you can make more money and make your engagement and traffic go up on your site, is to keep people on your site as long as possible and make them want to stay. So they manipulate reach in that way. That would be harder to do, but if you provide more resources and link to your own stuff a little more than you link to other stuff, then you can keep people on your site longer, make more money, get more traffic. Number 4, fast load times. Those are extremely important in internet marketing. If you look at any top site, they have fast load times. So you don't want to have too much clutter on your site. You don't want a bunch of background images. You don't want a cheap hosting company and things like that. You need to have everything optimized as well as possible. There's a great tool called Pingdom Website Speed Test. You can find it at tools.pingdom.com. As a side note, I'll have all the resources, all the show notes, related content and stuff in one page for this specific video. In the video description, it'll be in the first couple sentences of the description of this video. You can find all that there, so you don't have to memorize all these websites and stuff. But this tool allows you to test any page of your website. So I tested facebook.com. You can test it in different locations. Click Start Test. It's completely free to use. And what it'll do is it'll tell you the load time. Their load time was 1.45 seconds, which is really fast, faster than 20% or more of websites tested. They only have 34 requests and a very small page size. Those are both very low, and if you're not totally aware of those types of numbers with requests and page sizes, are both very low, especially for a gigantic website that Facebook has. And it gives some suggestions of what you can do to improve it. Minimize DNS lookups, and then it gives you a list of which, well, not on those, but it's a strategy that you can do to improve. You can minimize redirects, and it tells you what the redirects are. Combine external CSS, which is just code. Shows you what code you should combine, and combine external JavaScript shows you what you should combine. All the other stuff, you have an A, you don't even need to worry about those. So it tells you everything you need to know to improve your website. It even shows you each individual file that is requested to load your page, which has to do with how fast it loads. The less it has to load, the faster it'll be. So you can use this tool to improve it yourself, or hire somebody to improve it for you and show them what you need to get done, and actually know what you're talking about, because it tells you the insights and what grade you have for each one. But you need a fast website. It needs to load faster than 2 seconds, or you'll start losing potential traffic. Number 5, simple and user-friendly. That really describes Facebook. So you have people of all different ages using Facebook because it's simple and user-friendly. If it was complicated, if you had to learn a new skill just to use it, nobody would use it. They wouldn't have 1 billion users. Kids and elderly people would not use it. So here's the deal. You look at Facebook. You look at pages. You look at your profile. It's very simple. You have an image of yourself. You have your name. You can add stuff to your profile if you want, just with a few clicks. You look at the menu. You can search for anything you want, groups, people, news stories, all within their search bar. To find it faster, you have your home page, you have your profile page, are 1 click away. Friend request, 1 click away. Messages, click on the message and write back to them and click send, and you're done. Notifications, what all is going on, all in 1 click. And of course there are more options that you can check out, but everything is extremely simple, and the easier it is for people to use your platform or your website, the more people will like it and the more people will recommend it to others. There's actually studies on this type of stuff, so just keep that in mind. Simplicity gets more people. Simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication. You've probably heard that quote before. Facebook is simple to use. Everything is 1 click away. Number 6, business and advertiser friendly. So it's great and all when you're getting, you know, a billion users and millions of new pieces of content per day, but you still have to make enough money to keep the platform going. You have to pay for that big hosting bill for all that traffic. You have to make money so that you can grow the company. You have to make money to pay the employees and pay yourself as the founder. You have to make money some way or another. So they are business and advertiser friendly, not just visitor friendly. The way Facebook makes most of their money is from advertising. So they make it easy for you to start a business page on their site. You go to create a page on Facebook. There's a lot of different categories you can choose. You click it and it'll help you optimize it for that type of business or brand. Whether you're a celebrity, whether you're a local business, whether you're a worldwide company, whether you're making a page for a specific product, there's a lot of different ways that you can promote your business through Facebook. And the thing is, their ads are just about better than any other platform because you can target more on Facebook than pretty much anywhere else. You can do a boost your post, so you do a Facebook post and then make that an ad. You can promote your page and get more likes. You can raise attendance at your event. You can get people to install your app. You can send people to a destination on or off Facebook. You can increase conversions to your website. There's so many different types of ads that you can do that aren't offered by Google and YouTube and things like that that are also big websites. But also, on top of that, once you pick one, your audience is going to be more targeted on Facebook than anywhere else. You can target by age. You can target their gender, male or female. You can target what languages they speak, where they are located, what country. You can target their interests. What kind of pages do they like? That tells you what they're interested in. What kind of magazines do they read? They like pages with certain magazines. Or who are their friends? What kind of occupation do they have? What is their age? What is their school? I mean, you can target anything you want on Facebook because people fill out their profiles, people like pages, and they do things that help advertisers learn more about their target audience. And you can even put a pixel in your website and then use that as your target audience on Facebook ads. So you can target them when they go to your website and then they leave. You can find them on Facebook and send ads to them on Facebook. So the ads are really second to none when it comes to Facebook, and that is one reason they make so much money. That's one reason they are a multi-billion-dollar public company, because they are extremely business friendly. So you have to have a great way of making money for your site. That is how they did it. They had a better ad platform than anyone else, and they have more traffic than just about anyone else. Number 7, they mastered notifications and are always on people's minds. So you've probably heard the quote, out of sight, out of mind. If you look at Facebook, they have many different apps. They're always updating, and you have notifications. You have the Facebook app. You get notifications when your friends post something. You get notifications when there's a new news story or when somebody posts something in a group. So you're always seeing stuff pop up on your phone or on your computer based on Facebook. Plus, of course, when you go to your profile, you have a notification area up here. So when you're on Facebook itself, you see your notifications all the time. Also, you have the Messenger app. If you look at the Facebook Messenger app, they now allow you to sync that with your texting. So not only are you able to see when people post a new message to you directly on Facebook and get a notification from that, but you also get notifications when people text you, and you can text people back through your phone provider on Facebook as well. So they've mastered notifications. They are never out of sight, out of mind. So how can you do that with your own brand? Should you do SMS where people get text messages when something happens with your service or the product? Should you do, you can do on page on people's computer. You can do notifications on there. You can go find Google notifications and set that up so that people's browser notifies them when something happens with your site. You can have emails, of course. When you collect emails, people get notifications about those. The thing is, you want to always be on people's mind, and you don't want people to forget about you. Facebook has mastered that through their messenger, through their on-page notifications, and through their offline notifications. Number 8, keep improving the product and coming out with fresh, trendy additions. So people get bored pretty quickly with a company if they don't improve. You look at Apple, you look at Facebook, you look at Google. They're always improving something. And one thing that you can figure out to help you improve is to look at what your competitors are doing. If you look at Facebook, their main competitors are Twitter. Twitter had pretty much cornered the market on a social media company providing news. So what did Facebook do? They went and created trending news stories just like Twitter does on Facebook. So people don't have a reason to leave Facebook just to get those stories. They no longer need to go to Twitter to find those things. So that's one thing that they did. You look at their other competitors like Google. Google had the pay-per-click advertising down. Nobody really wanted to advertise with anyone else online besides Google using the AdWords platform. So what did Facebook do? They made it more targeted. They made more pages, and they made better options for businesses to target people with ads. So now people, in many cases, prefer Facebook ads. Those are just two examples of things that Facebook has come out with to give people a reason to stay on Facebook and to keep coming back because they keep improving. A few things they've added recently as of me making this video are Facebook Live. So you might have heard of Periscope. They were really rising, and instead of people just focusing on that, Facebook now does Facebook Live. So you can watch live Facebook stuff. Okay, YouTube does that too. Google Hangouts does that. So their competitors like Periscope, Google, YouTube, they were doing live videos, so they said, hey, we're going to do this too, and we're going to try to make it better. So they came out with Facebook Live. Instant articles. If you look at Facebook instant articles, this is a new thing as well. That really helped with news, and it gives people a reason to blog on Facebook because they can also earn ad revenue from these instant articles. So you may have seen on LinkedIn, you'll notice going back to this page, LinkedIn is one of the top 25 websites in the world in terms of traffic. They came out with a platform a while back that allowed people to post their articles directly on LinkedIn instead of sharing blog posts from another site. People loved it. So Facebook came out with their own version, and now they think theirs is better because more people are on Facebook to see the articles, and you can get paid for the articles. So those are just a couple of ways that they keep coming out with fresh content that either competes with or beats their competitors' versions, having people come back all the time to their platform. Number 9, they expanded into countless countries not limited by location. So Facebook is not a local business. A local business can only go so far. You would have to open new locations, and it can be very expensive. They don't rely on physical product sales. People can sell stuff on Facebook through buy buttons and things like that, but Facebook doesn't create its own version of the Amazon Echo or the Kindle Fire or something like that. They focus on people and ads. So instead of selling physical things, instead of doing shipping, instead of having all these warehouses of products, instead of having local businesses, They are limitless in terms of location and where they can operate because they are all internet based. So if you look at, oh, and here's another thing, video monetization. That's just another product they've come out with that competes with YouTube. But if you look at users by country for Facebook, they have India actually passing the United States. India, of course, has more people. They have over 1 billion people in India. So they have a Facebook for India. They have a Facebook for the US. They have a Facebook for Brazil, Indonesia, China, Mexico, Philippines, Germany, United Kingdom. All the major countries pretty much have Facebook now. They've expanded because they're a website. They've created different languages, different versions that work with these other countries, so they get even more traffic, even more ad revenue. And they are not limited by just their country, by their location. So if you can create multiple languages that your products and your website is in, you can expand beyond the US or wherever you're starting into countless countries and multiply your income and your traffic. Number 10, they're free to use. So obviously, when you sign up on Facebook and you look at the top sites again, the top sites tend to be free to use. Google is free to use. YouTube's free to use. Facebook's free to use. Yahoo, Wikipedia. You can go on all these sites for free. Okay, they make money off ads. They make money off of other things because they have so much traffic. You can make money off of anything. But to get the content from people, to get your users to create all your content, to turn you into one of the most highly trafficked sites in the world, you have to make it free for people to sign up. If they were not free, people are not going to pay money to go use the platform. People just don't have the money, or they're skeptical and don't want to try it because they don't know what it's like yet. So if you make the platform free and you make it possible for people to post their own content, that's how you really grow. That's how you become as big as Facebook has become. It's attractive, yes. It's got a great value to it, yes. They help people keep in touch and things like that. But it's free to use. People would not be using Facebook if it was a paid platform, especially not 1 billion people. And they would not get near the traffic if they were a premium platform. So consider making it free for people to use your website, at least most of it. Number 11, last but not least, they're not limited to any one industry or demographic. So if you look at, say, applications, for instance, Facebook is big on mobile. You look at free. That's another thing. You look at, say, free versus paid stuff. Look how many more people use free stuff versus paid stuff just on apps. So look at the difference between more than 50,000 users from free to less than $1. Even if it's super affordable, people just won't do it. But Facebook, like I said, they're also not limited to any one industry or demographic. They cover everything. They cover, just look at their news stories. They cover sports, music, they cover social media, boxing, they cover celebrities, they cover business, they cover everything. People post about everything, they share stuff about everything. They do all kinds of different stuff on Facebook. There's no limit at all to what is going on. They're not like, say, Entrepreneur, which is a huge website, but they focus on entrepreneurship. They probably won't get much bigger because of their focus on just entrepreneurship. Even the Huffington Post, they focus on a lot of different things. They do politics, they do all kinds of different things, but they don't cover everything. Facebook is not a blog. It is not a website based in a certain industry. It covers everything. You look at Amazon, you look at LinkedIn, they cover everything. YouTube, you can find a channel on gaming, you can find a channel on fitness, you can find a channel on business. A channel on everything is on YouTube. Facebook, Google, it's the same way. If you want to have the biggest site in the world, you can't be limited by the industry. Now you need to probably start out in a very small niche to grow. It's better to be a big fish in a small pond than a small fish in a big pond. But of course, Facebook started out at Harvard just being kind of a cool thing that you could keep up with your friends. Now it covers news, now it covers videos, now it covers everything. So you start out small, but eventually you need to have a plan to grow into every industry and every demographic. You don't want to be just for young people, just for old people. You don't want to be just a business brand or just a gaming brand or just a fitness brand. If you want to compete with the likes of Facebook, you have to create something that users in every industry can relate to. So if you got something from this video, if you feel like you learned something about what made Facebook so successful, please like and subscribe so I can create more videos like this for you. If you want to let me know about some other internet marketing strategies that Facebook has used to create such a huge billion-dollar company that I didn't mention, or you want to just let me know what you thought about the video overall, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I'm always looking for feedback to improve these videos and make them more valuable to you. And if you want any of the show notes, related content, or resources, links, tools that I mentioned in this video, you can go to the link in the first couple sentences of the video description. It'll take you to selfmadesuccess.com, to a page that is dedicated just to this video to help you get the most out of it. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day.